what's up? This is Todd from NC Fit Club. For those of you that don't know me, Coach Todd. You'll see my wife Alicia and our little crew here in Charlotte over the next 60 days. If you're new to our YouTube channel or any of our social media, if you've been following us for a while, you know who the hell I am. So what up? Today is day one of our Insanity Max 30 test group. And the purpose of this video right here is to just give you some honest to God truth and some transparency on why I'm in it, how I got in it, and what I want to get out of it, and what I think you should be paying attention to, and why I think you should seriously consider this. And obviously over the next 30 days between now and the time that it comes out, because by the time this program comes out, we'll only be halfway through it. But at least I'll have a very good feel for it, so by the time you get it in your hands, I'll be halfway through it by then, and I'll be able to help you guys even that much more and really help you understand what you're in for. But let me just tell you kind of where we're at right now. So when we posted this past weekend that I was going to be in the test group, or kind of teased it or whatever, we had some coaches reach out to us that said, oh man, like that's so awesome that you're best friends with Sean and that you got in the test group, and you know, how do I do it and this and that and blah blah blah. And I'm like, actually, Sean had nothing to do with me getting in this group. Yes, we're very, very good friends. I mean, we're more than best friends. We're soul brothers. I mean, like, I love him like I've never loved anybody outside of my wife and my daughter. I mean, I love Sean. Like, he's my soul brother. But when he found out that I was going to be in the test group, he actually didn't want me in it. He literally said, no, I'm going to call him and tell him not to put you in it. I'm like, what? Like, why? Like, come on, dude. I'm like, I love your stuff. I want to do this. And he was like, you don't have any weight to lose. You don't need a transformation. And that kind of irritated me, which led to some many heated discussions over the next couple of days between us. And I figured a lot of stuff out because of those discussions, and that's what I'm about to share with you. So some of you that follow us on YouTube and stuff like that, and you see us work out, you see us do Asylum, you see us do these AMRAPs, the pegboard, all this crazy stuff that we love to do, you probably may agree with him. Like, you might be like, yeah, he's right. You don't really need anything because you don't have a transformation. Like, you're already in great shape. Which, if that's how you feel, thank you for the compliment. But let me just tell you this. Two things. Number one, those of you that don't know, I was like 80-something pounds overweight. And my largest, I was 255. I still carry a lot of body image issues because of that. And I think I always will. I'll always feel like the fat guy. And so, in my mind, it's never good enough. Which is something that I just got to deal with. And I've got to learn to accept compliments when people do compliment us. But the other thing is that I want this challenge. I want to see what this program can do, because I had some serious revelations about my fitness journey and my fitness past that I'll share with you in a second. But if I'm going to be specific about it, I'll show you what I want to do. This is what I want to lose, and hopefully you can see this. Can you see this? Yeah, I think you can. Let me bring this down a little bit. This is what I want to get rid of. This right here. See that? Like, when I'm working out, that's why you don't see me with my shirt off a lot lately, because when I'm working out and that's bouncing, that drives me freaking crazy. Like, I hate that. Some of you might be like, oh, please, Todd, come on, seriously? But when you have body image issues, this is all it takes to really bother you. And especially when I know that I've not always had that. Like, when I got to my leanest, and also I want to get bigger chest muscles. I want to get more definition in here. Do I have a lot of weight to lose? No. Do I think I'm going to lose weight? I don't know. I actually may gain weight. I may gain muscle weight and not lose weight at all. But when I look at my Asylum pictures from the first time I did it, which I don't remember how many years ago it was. You can see them on our site or whatever. I was like stupid lean. Like, I got down to 179. My body fat was like 10%, 9%. I don't remember what it was. But I was like, you saw my ribs, and I had abs and all this other stuff. And I remember telling Sean, I was like, dude, I want that back. And he was like, well, first of all, you were too skinny. And he was like, you don't need to get down to 179. And he said, you're going to probably stay right where you are, but you're going to get in crazy sick shape if you do this through nutrition and through pushing yourself. And this is where I had a breakthrough moment. When we were out in Phoenix a couple weeks ago, he had just finished 60 days of Max 30. And he was like, in sick shape. I mean, he's always in sick shape, but it was just like seeing him in person, and I was like, damn, like, what have you been doing? And he's like, all I've done is Max 30. He's like, I just finished it. And I was like, how many times did you lift weights? He's like, I've lifted weights maybe once or twice in the last 2 months. And I was like, oh. So that led into a discussion of why I never liked Insanity. Not that I didn't like Insanity. Oh, dear God, I hope he doesn't see this. That started a whole argument when I said that to him. I liked Insanity, but I was ignorant to the point to where I thought from my history that I always had to have weights and pull-up bars and crazy stuff to build muscle and keep the look that I wanted to look and yada, yada, yada. And I know I never gave Insanity a really fair shot because to me, in my mind, it was too much cardio, not enough weights, not enough resistance, and I had to have that. So that was one of the reasons why I fell in love with Asylum, because I wanted Sean as the trainer, but I wanted the combination of the weights and the pull-up bar with the intensity of Insanity. And I was like, oh, Asylum, which is still my soul workout, always will be. Love Asylum. But then I was like, I kind of had that aha moment where you almost get hit upside the head with like a bat, and it's like, okay, wait a minute. This guy obviously is a celebrity trainer. He knows what the hell he's doing. He's come up with this amazing program. He looks, I mean, freaking amazing, and you might want to shut up and just pay attention. And that was my big aha moment, and that was what I wanted to get out of Max 30. It was at that moment, that weekend, that I was like, okay, that's it. That's what I want to do. This is what I want to see. I want to challenge myself. I want to eat this program. Like, I want to go for it. I want to dig deeper than I've ever dug, to use all of his expressions. And I want to freaking just tackle this thing, be uber strict on my diet and nutrition, make sure that my protein sources are right, make sure that my carbs are in check, make sure it's the right type of carbs. I mean, like I'm telling you right now, just get ready, because I think that this thing is going to do something to me that I've never had done to me before in my life. I'm scared as hell. I'm nervous about it, but I'm excited all at the same time. It's a good nervous and it's a good scared. And let me please preface this by saying that I am not telling you that if you're out there and you've got 20, 30, 40 pounds to lose or 50 pounds to lose, that you can't do this program, because I'm telling you, you can. The modifications in this thing are amazing. They finally got an option to where you can lock the modifier on the screen and see the modification the entire time, because that was one of the biggest things that we dealt with is people that watch T25 or even 21 Day Fix or any of these programs that have great modifications, that they couldn't always see them all the time, and that the camera would cut away. Well, now that problem's solved. You can lock the modifier on the screen and follow it the entire time and see everybody else in the background or on the other side of the TV or whatever. So I think that is freaking genius for those of you that need it. And I'm telling you right now, the modifications are doable for anybody at any fitness level, as long as you're smart and you just do what you can do and you don't try to be anybody else but who you are. So that's what I want out of this. This is what I'm excited about. This is why I'm going for it over the next 60 days. The thing that's funny, and I'm just being honest, is that when I watched, like we're in this group with about 20-something other people, is that I saw the people in this Facebook group over this past weekend just like going nuts, splurging, eating pizza, desserts, beer, wine, you name it. And I was just like, man, I just can't do it. Like, I don't have the desire to do it, because as I'm getting older and I'm about to turn 40, I'm realizing a lot of things. I'm realizing that I'm lactose intolerant. I'm realizing that gluten is not my friend. And I have really got to be strict and be careful about what I eat, because the side effects of splurging to me is not worth it. And that's saying something, because you're talking to somebody that has a major sweet tooth and could chow down a bag of M&Ms. But when I do, I pay for it, and it's not worth it in the end. So I did not go out and go nuts and try to get as fat as I could over this past weekend before this thing started, because to be honest with you, those of you that follow me would call BS on it. You see me do Asylum every day. You see me do the workouts that we do. You know that I'm not in that bad of shape. So if I show up on day one looking like this, you're going to be like, please. So you saw me. This is me. This is right here. This is what I'm going for right there. Those of you that are out there come the beginning of December, I think if you've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds to lose, I think you should jump in it with me. I don't think it's just for people like me. I know it's not just for people like me that are in decent shape or good shape. I think it's for everybody. I think this program is what a lot of people were hoping or thought T25 was going to be, from the sense of they thought T25 was going to be like Insanity 2. Well, this is Insanity 2. This is Insanity to the max 30 degree. I mean, it is crazy hard, but it's amazing what you can do in such a short period of time. The workouts that we've already done and the things that I've already experienced, I get done with these 30-minute programs and I feel like I just did like vertical plyo from Asylum. It is crazy. Like I literally had the shakes after one of the 30-minute workouts. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go eat. I'm about to pass out. Don't let that scare you, but just know I went for it during that workout. Like I was like, I'm going for it. So, you know, anyway, I'm excited. There it is. This video is getting long. I don't want to keep you much longer. We'll post more about the daily workouts. I hope this helped you understand, and I hope you're excited about this journey. We'll see you later. Peace.